Somehow I got this page back. Question. What sounds more reasonable? A higher tax bracket or a secondary income tax-free? Still going on about this. Over a year. Going strong. I don't know how I haven't lost my hair yet. Getting a higher federal minimum wage does not benefit us. The second job does not benefit us. Demanding overtime does not benefit us. Why do we ask for these things? For what? It's the hamster wheel all over again. All we're doing is repeating the cycle over and over and over and over and over again. We are begging for a higher tax bracket. We've already created a trillionaire through this process. Think about it. Our children are going to reap what you sow. They're counting on us. Everything that we're putting up with to this day is nothing new, and it has never been enough. It has not worked for us. The system is broken by design. Everything we have to this day was handed down to us from our parents and our grandparents. The system does not work, and it does not benefit us whatsoever. So demanding a higher federal minimum wage is beyond me. I don't understand. I'm not even a math guy, and I don't like those numbers. Understand what I'm saying here? So when do we take a bold move and create something for our own, something actually attainable, not Spirit Airlines? Great idea, I'm not hating. Great investment idea, it truly is. Bad timing, and how the hell do you invite yourself to the billionaire club anyways? That's ballsy. Do you think if that deal would have went through, they would allow you to keep it? Mind you, we're at war, gas prices are high, nobody's really traveling to the United States right now. Terrible timing, terrible timing. But yet, here we are, the American people, what I like to call the true billionaires and trillionaires of this country, and we're not seeing it. Yet we are the last asset, because we are an asset. We are the most valuable thing in this fucking nation, and we are the last thing we invest in. Nah, but let's go buy Spirit Airlines. Let's go buy Spirit Airlines while complaining about the government and misusing funds to build Alligator Alcatraz while we have homeless people on the streets. The pledges were immense. I couldn't believe it. And here I am saying, imagine if we invested in ourselves and spread the wealth amongst ourselves, we could end poverty and homelessness in America. I've been saying this shit for over a year, over and over again. Here comes Spirit Airlines guy, like, hey, you fuckers love trends. You guys are trend whores. But when it comes to saying, man, look, we are nothing without each other. Let's hold each other by the fucking hands and admit it finally. 10 toes down, shoulder to shoulder. And let's create a social safety network for us, by us, instead of waiting on government to do it. The same government that's been fucking us for decades. But no, let's go buy Spirit Airlines instead. I'm confused. A secondary income tax-free, coast to coast, nationwide coalition, or a nonprofit, as you want to call it. Some people don't like that word, apparently. Whatever. Nationwide nonprofit organization, a humanitarian effort to help people fed and roofs over their heads, and its investment in your children's future. We create the app, we fund it. In turn, the app distributes funds automatically. Keywords, automatically. No accounts for monies to sit around to be misused, to give us a state of mind of calmness and not thinking that we're getting scammed again. Requirement is we pick a name off of the list and we donate to people directly. As the app is working simultaneously with us, we're all working side by side and supporting one another. The key to this is the offset of the payments. We bring outside contributions and donations. In a year from now, we will not recognize this country. 90 days into this program, it pays for itself, so it becomes a pay-it-forward program. Tax-free. Why tax-free? Because it's a non-profit organization. Therefore, the exchange of currency is loans and donations. They can't tax that. So instead of inviting ourselves to the billionaire club, why don't we get into that corporate loophole where they don't pay taxes? The churches don't pay taxes. And I bet the churches get returns just like the billionaires do, and we're the only ones fucking losing out here. But now let's go by Spirit Airlines. Mind you, an investment that not even the fucking billionaires were willing to touch. Let's invest in ourselves instead, people. Let's spread the wealth amongst ourselves. We have more than enough to go around. Quick numbers. 42 million African Americans in the United States with a spending power of $2 trillion per year. Had they had their own country, they would have the 13th strongest economy in the world. Yes, the planet. We spent $19 trillion as consumers in 2024. We spent $21 trillion as consumers in 2025. We're on track in 2026 to spend $22 trillion. That's $60 trillion fucking dollars in 3 years. $2 trillion, going back to that. Roughly 165 million taxpayers in this country. That's $9,200 for each one, if you spread it out. $2 trillion, if you divide that amongst 350 million people, that's roughly around $5,500 each. Imagine $5,500 or $9,000 tax-free at this moment right now with the way this economy is. We don't need a higher fucking minimum wage. Fuck them. We don't need a SNAP program. Fuck them. We got more than enough to go around, and I'm trying to get this fucking message through your heads, man. So if we go through with this program, this project, we bring in outside contributions, we all distribute funds amongst each other, we spread the wealth amongst each other. At the end of the year, we're looking 10, 20 grand a year tax free. Y'all can have your higher federal minimum wage. Y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep the SNAP program. Y'all can keep that. I don't want no parts of it. I want tax free money.